Greetings ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Wrestling Wednesday. In this video we continue our look at the history of the Attitude Era with a very significant match from one night only in the UK. The British Bulldog versus HBK for the European title. Please join me for historical commentary, great match play and lots of wrestling chat as well. Well, greetings ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Wrestling Wednesday, and this is my history of the Attitude Era videos, and we're going to be looking at a very unique match. Shawn Michaels versus the British Bulldog from one night only, filmed in the UK. And today I'm not alone, because I am here with Mr. Pale.
Hello.
And we're going to be commentating on this match, talking about the match obviously, but also talking about the history of the Attitude Era and the importance and the significance of this match. Now, British Bulldog, are you a fan?
Yes and no. I think, obviously because I'm a wrestling nerd, I know a lot about him, and I think it was a great talent.
Bit of a Shawn flip, Ric Flair style flip into the corner there.
Yeah.
Hunter already interfering in this match, as he did in the real thing. I think we had Rick Rude and China were in the real version of this, but obviously couldn't recreate that here. Bulldog is a complete powerhouse, isn't he? I mean, he really was. I mean, it kind of ended up hurting his wrestling ability, but he really was huge.
He was. I mean, at this stage he slimmed down a lot, and he was more a technician, but power was what he was going for, especially through the naughty steroid era.
And someone like Shawn, as indeed actually showing in this bit here, as Bulldog just stops away at him. But Shawn was an expert at bumping for a big man. You know, he would just fly around the ring, and as he's doing there with this kind of vertical suplex. Bulldog is literally just taking Shawn apart with power move after power move, as Hunter eventually drops down to the ring apron.
Shawn is an expert at making anyone look like Superman, but if you actually got a genuine strong guy, it just makes him look like just God.
Oh, Bulldog just swipes Shawn Michaels out of the air and stomps nastily on that arm. Bulldog very much in control here. Now, obviously this is the history of the Attitude Era. Now, Shawn Michaels obviously was a very key figure in the birth of Attitude Era. He was probably the most risque, definitely the most rude and crude, and really kind of was pushing the program towards, I mean, smut, really. Yeah,
definitely. Lots of stuff is whoa, kind of material. I mean, him and Stone Cold, they were the Attitude Era.
Well, Stone Cold was the Shawn, by the way, is using his little buddy outside to try and turn the advantage here. He chucked him out. Hunter chucks him back in and hits him with a drop kick.
Finally gets up and
finally gets him off it, and he's going straight out again, straight getting Hunter involved in the match already. But you can see why with the power moves that he was throwing at. Oh, and he just chopped him off the apron. Yeah, I mean, Stone Cold was kind of like the aggression of the Attitude Era, you know, and he was I guess kind of the attitude in terms of the anti-boss and stuff. But in terms
he took it to the suits. He took it to the suits.
But in terms of he got him in the back of the head with that missile dropkick. But in terms of just plain rudeness, it was these guys, wasn't it?
Complete arrogance, complete just smarminess, and
getting naked, tight belts across his crotch. Let's get ready to suck it and all that. Those beautiful phrases as the Bulldog just belly to belly suplexes.
Triple H again.
Shawn out of his boots. Hunter's back involved here, and another Flair flip into the corner. I always wonder when they fall off that, they fall off the corner, how they don't manage to hurt themselves. They just drop so hard onto their shoulders.
It's like they're going to break their neck every time, but they don't. Obviously.
But they don't. Thank goodness.
Everyone seems to be ignoring Triple H.
Yes, I think there might be a slight glitch going on with Triple H there, but the point is he's on the apron and Bulldog's got to get distracted at some point. Now, of course, the pairing of Triple H and Shawn wasn't an accident, was it? I mean, that all kind of goes back to the infamous Clique era, which was just before the Attitude Era.
Yes. They... obviously, it was X-Pac called the 1-2-3 Kid.
Yes.
Razor Ramon, Scott Hall, Diesel, Kevin Nash.
We could. Is he going to get the steps? He just moved him out of the way. But another power move bringing Shawn back in. But the Clique wasn't an on-screen group. No. It was a behind-the-scenes power clique. And lots of people are actually going to blame them for spoiling the careers of people like Bret Hart and there are various others that got kind of buried during that era in favour of Nash and Hall and and HBK. But at this point, interestingly, Nash and Hall had gone. It was we're into 1997 now. They'd gone WCW for the NWO. Sean comes back with the flying forearm and actually knocks Bulldog to the ground. We've got the moonsault and he connects.
And Sean's got the upper hand again. Bulldog's short-lived run.
It's interesting that diving moonsault Sean used to hit quite a lot. It was one of his kind of trademark moves in this particular era. But in fact, a lot of people, I think, if they're newer to wrestling, would only know Sean from his second run in the WWE, where basically his character was Christian hero. You know, he was like the nice guy with a bit of fun kind of splashed in there as well. But at this point, Sean was. He was an asshole.
He was scum.
He was a horrible, horrible man. But both behind the scenes and in front of the cameras.
Yep. He wouldn't care who he hurt as long as he stayed at the top of the card and he had the championship belt. Yeah,
I mean he was. I mean he was a brilliant wrestler. I mean you cannot take anything away from Sean's wrestling ability, and he would bump for people and he would sell for people. I mean that is not an issue. But in terms of winning and losing matches, and in terms of just being a cocky, arrogant little so-and-so, his character was, I mean, it was an amazing character, but it was just so different from what he came back to. And he's nailed him in the steps, and he's going to drive it into his back. Clearly, he's... no, Bulldog's dodged that one. Bulldog's dodged, he's missed it, and his back body dropped him on the outside. Triple H getting involved again. No, doesn't quite manage to deflect punishment away from Sean at this particular point. But yes, no, Sean really had this very, very arrogant character that was just about, you know, he would cheat to win, he would abuse you, he would insult you. I mean, even after the whole Bret incident, he brought that dwarf in to kind of mock him.
Mock him straight away, and obviously that equals ratings, and Vince would be all for that.
Yeah.
But his talent, I think, went hand in hand with this. I mean, if he wasn't as talented and such a bankable performer in the ring.
Sean from the top. No, Bulldog moves, and Sean just slats onto the floor outside the ring. There's matting there, but that has got to have done some serious damage. And you can see HBK there holding onto his ribs, whereas Bulldog, apart from the stair shot, seems relatively unfazed by the offense that he has had to endure so far. And as HBK is just standing there dazed, but he does manage to counter it with a vicious headbutt. Sean having to use almost every advantage here on the outside, using Hunter, using these stairs, and it's still not keeping the Bulldog down. And remember, of course, the Bulldog here fighting in front of his home crowd.
He was. His family members were in the audience. I think he dedicated the match to someone as well.
I think his sister was his sister was dying of cancer or something, and she was in the she was in the audience. And of course, this was for the European title as well.
Which at this point was starting to build momentum as from a nothing title, but to quite a
Sean going for a bit of a comeback here. No, a Bulldog's rolled him up. The referee's down there. He's gone for a 1. No, and Sean is out. It is not yet.
Flying forearm.
Flying forearm, bit of a kip up. He's gone for the reverse atomic drop, big body slam. Bulldog is in trouble here. Title on the line. He might have the home crowd advantage, but that won't mean much if this connects, and it does.
Signature elbow.
And he's tuning up the band here, ladies and gentlemen.
Bulldog looks in big trouble.
Bulldog is going to be in serious trouble if he connects. Move, Bulldog. Come on, Bulldog. You can do it. No!
Straight in the face.
It connects, and it looks like we have a new European champion.
One.
Who kicks out on 1?
Bulldog, obviously.
And look, oh my goodness, he just flogged him out onto the stairs outside the ring, and he's just slinging him around. I think that switching music more just annoyed him.
Energized him.
Bulldog here, hometown crowd, home time advantage, European title, family in attendance. This was a seriously important match for the Bulldog, and it was one that I think everyone kind of really expected him to kind of perform in, and he's doing it here by, you know, a 1 counting on it. And look at this, the ultimate revenge for the switching music.
Through the old style attitude era of metal barriers.
Yeah. No soft padding here, ladies and gentlemen.
If he gets him in the ring, this has to be all over, surely.
And Bulldog beating the count. And the question is, will Sean get counted out here? Looks like Bulldog's broken the count. He doesn't want to beat Sean this way. He wants the 1, 2, 3, just like a true champion would.
In his hometown.
Now, unfortunately, this was one of the last great Bulldog matches. I mean, Bulldog always had a fairly inconsistent career. Oh my God! Oh my God! What was that?
The ref's down.
The ref's down. And Bulldog going for a huge hold there. And you can see actually Sean's arms were in trouble.
Yeah.
But he has managed to counter that into a headlock, and he's gone for a big backbreaker. You see him struggling to pick up the huge bulk of the Bulldog there.
I'm surprised Michaels is still going at this rate. Oh no, another
Bulldog was playing possum. He's gone for the roll up. 1, 2, and was that Hunter? Hunter distracted the ref.
Hunter again.
And this was the other power of DX, the fact that they weren't. I mean, they had the whole attitude idea, but no, what's happened? What's happened?
Oh, Triple H is gone.
Triple H is gone. We are down to 1-on-1 here. Now, if the Bulldog is going to do it, this is going to be his opportunity. HBK's backup has left.
He's back in control, Michaels. If he can, I see. Oh, another reversal. This could be the end now.
The crowd goes absolutely wild. Looks like he's going for a huge powerbomb. No, wait!
Oh no!
Massive facebuster takes Bulldog down. I think the first person to connect with a really big manoeuvre here is going to take the win.
Oh, cross-flying body.
Oh!
Right in the nose.
That was a pure heel move, and he's going up, and he's got the moonsault. No, but Bulldog moved, kind of. But I think he clipped the top of Bulldog's head. Yes, Bulldog's career after this point, he never really kind of hit this success again. Changed his look after a while, went to WCW again, I think. Went to
WCW, got a major back injury on the trapdoor incident.
Oh, yeah, Warrior's trapdoor.
Warrior, good old Warrior. Yeah, and then he came back, and it was just a completely different man with the denim look.
And Sean lifting up Bulldog here.
Pile driver, and he's busted open.
A move that you wouldn't see nowadays, but you did see back then. Bulldog busted up, Sean posing. I think he feels that he has got this match sewn up. Bulldog now holding his head, showing the effects of the wear and tear of the match. And Sean, big
reverse atomic
drop. Another
backbreaker
across the knee. Sean going up again.
Beginning of the
for
end.
The elbow. Connects. Would he go for the sweet chin music? He's not. Figure 4. Now, why is this important?
Well, this actually happened in real life. This is the end of the original real life match. This is what happened. He not only did surprise everyone in winning, he actually won with a figure 4 leg lock to rub salt into the wound.
I believe yeah, I mean it really was. It was an insulting way to win, wasn't it? It wasn't a Bulldog powering back here with a huge suplex. He managed to get out the figure 4, but it was the idea that he didn't just squeak it.
2.
Oh, no, Sean just got out of that. He didn't just win with a quick kick or something like that. He tried to humiliate the Bulldog by making him tap.
I mean,
but I don't think he did tap, did he? I think it was one of those pass out.
Yeah, it was a pass out thing. But the figure 4.
Going for the figure 4 again. Surely this time Bulldog's going to go, but I think Bulldog is just too strong.
Yeah, I mean, at this point in his career, Michaels wasn't really known for the figure 4, like he's got that averted figure 4 near the end of his career, but it's just like another submission move that he got him with, so that also added it.
And they did play the numbers game, wasn't it? I think like Rick Rude or something. I haven't got a kick out. No, not enough. That's not going to keep Michaels down. We haven't yet seen Bulldog's power slam, the biggest move in his arsenal. I think Rick Rude was there and China was there, and they were all kind of putting more pressure on that hold and preventing Bulldog from getting out of it. So there was lots going on. HBK now going for that leg over and over. He wants this figure 4 victory, humiliation over the Bulldog here at One Night Stand, and for the 3rd time he locks in that hold. In fact, that was the reverse figure 4, wasn't it? That wasn't the standard.
Was the one he uses near like the end of his career.
And he's just chopped Bulldog back into the corner. Bulldog is dazed. Oh, he's nailed him again twice.
Blood trickling down the face of the Bulldog.
And he's going for a huge superplex. This match has gone full circle. From the beginning, it was HBK being the power man, and now look, Bulldog lying helpless in the middle of the ring, and he's going for the figure 4.
This has to be it, surely.
This has to be it. He's got the pressure on, he's seeking the pressure up, but no, Bulldog's turning it over. Maybe the power of the hometown crowd powering up the Bulldog, and this was a match that the hometown crowd really wanted the Bulldog to win.
They hated Michaels. Everyone in the whole arena.
But actually, let's just talking about the attitude here. That it wasn't just everyone in the arena. Bulldog's just been back body dropped to the outside, and a huge splash. Everyone hated Michaels. Backstage. Everyone at home,
Yeah.
everyone at backstage. Michaels' mum. Everyone hated it. And Sean going for the sharpshooter on the outside. It won't count as a victory, but
it's got to hurt.
Bulldog is in serious trouble, and he's tapping. Bulldog. That is humiliating. I mean, this is the kind of guy that Michaels was.
This is a true reflection of what Michaels probably wanted to do.
And it was also seen at the time when Michaels won with that figure 4. It was also seen not just as kind of trying to humiliate the Bulldog. It was seen as another power play of Michaels and DX over the Hearts, wasn't it? Because obviously Bulldog is related to.
Well, he's part of the reformation of the Hart Foundation when it was 4 members.
And a huge suplex, and he clipping the stairs. The domination of Michaels in this match has been complete. I thought that with Hunter going that it would have been all Bulldog, but that doesn't seem to have been the case as we go for the second switch in music. And Bulldog drops like a stone and rolls out.
He rolls out, he saves himself.
He's powered out again, once again. It has not been enough.
The stairs are there. He missed it again.
Bulldog slams him back in, and Bulldog's on fire. Can he do it? Can he pull off the impossible? Can he reverse history? Can he undo
the power slam? Yes.
Can he undo the sins of the stairs?
Surely.
1, 2.
No, Michaels gets it out, but how can he come back?
Was Michaels world champion at this point? No, he scored it! He scored it out of nowhere!
And another one.
1, 2, 3, and
done
the dream is over. Michaels wins.
Rob Salt and all those virtual fans out there.
And this obviously was an important match because this also pushed DX further up the card because it was
the amount of heat they got from here.
Yeah.
I mean, even in the US when it's just in front of a home crowd and everyone hated it. It just had a knock-on effect. They were the top heels in the company.
And the European title, it also made Sean the first Grand Slam winner, didn't it?
Yes.
It was another bragging right of his. And then eventually they gave the European title to Hunter, which kind of made all of DX.
Literally gave.
Literally, it was like finger poke. It was finger poke of doom before the finger poke of doom. But it was the idea that stemming from this match, DX really rose more or less at the expense of the Hearts.
Anything the Hearts tried to do, DX were there to counter it. Hart became a heel.
Yeah.
Sean became a better heel.
Yeah.
They had a title. They took the title.
But it was a great match, and if you've never seen it, do go and check it out. But there is a definite tinge of sadness knowing that this was not just a great match, but it was a political match.
Yeah, very political
as well. Thank you very much, Mr. Pale, for joining me in today's History of the Attitude Era.
No problem.
And he will also be joining us next week, so do join us in next week's Wrestling Wednesday. Take care, and we'll see you soon.